my channel, or welcome if you're brand new. I'm really happy that you decided to join me today for another speed build, and finally we are doing again something for my Little Travels playlist. If you're not aware about it, I made a playlist in which, or better, I decided to create a series in which I'm going to build houses, or anyway community lots inspired by places of the world. So far we have been to Italy twice actually, and to Japan, and today we are going to France. And I was really inspired because actually here where I live in Italy, really close to my city, there is a lavender farm. And yeah, I saw some pictures. I haven't gone there yet. I plan on going because I truly love how lavender looks, and I really want to go and take some pictures because I don't know if you're aware, but I truly love also taking pictures. Photography is one of my other passions amongst all the other 1,000 passions I have. So yeah, I saw some pictures of this amazing field and I was absolutely inspired. Actually, I was already working on another building for this series, but it's on a 64 by 64 lot, and so I guess it will take me a while to finish. So this one seemed a bit more simple to do, a bit simpler, and also fastest because I'm building on a 30 by 40 lot in Willow Creek. I actually thought about placing this house in Windenburg because I took inspiration from Provence, which is a region in France, and it's mostly countryside. I've never been there. I've only been to Paris twice actually, but never in the French countryside. So yeah, I actually, I don't know if this is 100% accurate. I tried my best. I tried to take inspiration from some pictures, even though this house is not copied from anywhere. It's just my imagination, and let's say a combination of pictures to try and nail the style of it. And I actually was undecided whether to build like a cottage, because there are also those, or better, I saw them in some pictures, so I don't know whether to go with a cottage or like a more stylish sort of thing. And I guess this is actually a mixture between the two of them, because I'm going to use, you're going to see that now actually, I'm going to use the stone pattern from Discover University for the whole house practically. And yeah, I really like how it looks. I hope I nailed it. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I've never been there. I just used a lot of pictures as reference, but overall I really like how this one turned out. And I really want to go to visit Provence and to see the amazing like lavender fields, because I guess they are really pretty to witness in real life. And hopefully I'll be able to go to the field that is close to my house, because yeah, definitely I think they look amazing. Also, really nice for pictures, as I am kind of obsessed. But as you can see, practically I talked over the old shell, and now I'm working on the landscaping and I'm creating the lavender fields. They look really pretty, I guess. I think they turned out yeah, I really like them. But anyway, if you're interested in this series, I have an entire playlist in which I'm going to, like group all the videos I've made so far, and also all the videos I'm going to make about this little travel series. And also this one obviously is going to end up in that playlist. Yeah, so if you want to have a look at my other creations inspired by the world, even though so far we haven't gone, like everywhere, but obviously I plan on doing more. I have already some ideas, but if you have also some suggestions, please let me know. I don't know when I'm going to release other, episodes of this series, because actually, I have also some other like ongoing projects and things that I'm working on. So yeah, I cannot assure anything, but yeah, I definitely plan on going on with this series because it's really fun also to take inspiration from, the real world, without actually copying anything, so coming up with my own designs and ideas. So yeah, definitely let me know if you have some places you would like me to recreate. But here, as you can see, I'm creating a sort of swing sitting area. I don't know how they are called anyway. Yeah, but I really like how it came out. I used a bench from Cats and Dog, and then I've used the debug vent object to kind of cover, the bottom of it, so it looks more like a swinging bench. I don't know. I have no idea. English is not my first language, so yeah, sometimes I will struggle to find words. So you'll have to bear with me about this. But as you can see, the landscaping, it's pretty simple. I mean, most of it's the lavender field. Also because this lot is not so big, so yeah, I didn't have a lot of room for more landscaping. I also wanted to include a pool, but unfortunately I didn't have room for it. But don't worry, there are plenty of things to do on this lot. Yeah, but this house actually has 3 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, because each bedroom has an ensuite bathroom, so they are pretty lucky. And then there is like the common bathroom, for the guests, and yeah, it's kind of tiny. But yeah, definitely really like overall also how the floor plan turned out, because these houses are really symmetrical. As you can see, I had to playtest the fridge situation, because actually at first it wasn't working, but then I found a way to make it work, so it's completely functional. As you can see, there my sim self, trying to grab something from the fridge. And yeah, obviously I didn't mention it, but here I'm working on the kitchen and dining room, which are connected thanks to that archway you can see there. And yeah, now I'm working back. I'm back in the kitchen. Actually, I didn't want to go like for a super luxurious style on the inside, because I felt like this house, it's in the countryside. So I kind of figured, the family that lives here is definitely wealthy. They have money for sure, but not excessively wealthy. Like yeah, they're alright, I guess. Money is not their priority, in the sense that they don't miss money, so they're fine on that point of view. But here I'm working on the dining room, and I have this sunroom actually, which is surrounded by these Moschino stuffed back windows. I really love these windows. And then it has also a skylight, and here I'm using some actually they are not even custom paintings, because they are the paintings that come in game, and I actually made my sim self paint them. They are not all of them, because they're like 300 or something like that. and I didn't have the patience, to go on and paint them all. So there are just a bunch of them. I looked for them on, I think, a forum, I don't remember, and I tried to make my simcell paint the ones I like the most. So yeah, they are definitely pretty, and honestly I didn't even know that they existed actually. I mean, I knew that your sim can paint, but I didn't know that some of them were so pretty. And here I'm working on the living room. This living room is kind of simple, and again I'm using the tool mod to rotate this kind of sitting thingy from Cats and Dogs, and here I'm creating a custom coffee table for the living room because I didn't like any of the ones in game, and I think this one turned out pretty cute. I'm really happy of how it's looking. And actually I also wanted to include either a cat or a dog in this house, but I definitely forgot. So if you want to, there is plenty of room to add a furry friend. And here I'm creating a sitting area next to the fireplace and under the windows, and I really like how it came out. I've used some kitchen cabinets, and then I've used like an ottoman. I guess it's the one from City Living if I'm not mistaken. And here, as you can see, there is a desk area and a shelving unit on top of it. Once again, I've used the tool mod to create this thing. I also have a tutorial about it if you're curious to know how I made this. And then on this wall I was so unsure about what to do, and so I placed a lot of bookcases and some plants. I didn't go crazy with plants this time. I mean, there are definitely a lot of plants because I think they make a house feel alive. But yeah, definitely not like all my other builds. I mean, plenty of plants, but a bit less than usual. And here I'm working on one of the ensuite bathrooms. It's the only one I'm going to include in this video because actually all the other ones are pretty much looking exactly like this one. And yeah, I really like how they look. I think they are really Mediterranean, even though the Provence area, I don't think it's Mediterranean style per se. But yeah, I really like how it looks. And yeah, anyway, I've used wooden flooring throughout all the house except from the bathrooms that have marble actually. And yeah, overall I really like how it looks. And to make this flooring, I think I failed to record it because I forgot to hit the record button, if I remember correctly. But to do this, I've used the vampires wooden flooring, and then I just placed manually one tile in a sense and one tile in another sense, and so it came out like this I don't know, octagon. No, they're not octagons, like square things. I don't know how they're called in English actually. I'm sorry if sometimes I don't know some words. Maybe you can help me to remember them. And here I'm working on the second bedroom that you're going to see, which is in my vision it's a teen's bedroom. And there was also this nice bay window, and I created a sitting spot. Obviously it's only decorative, it's not functional because technically those sitting like ottomans things are outside of the house. But yeah, overall I like how it looks. And yeah, so this is a teen's bedroom, and yeah, I really like how it looks. She also has her own desk area with her laptop, and so there are, I guess, 3 laptops in the whole house. And this is the final bedroom and also the final room we are going to decorate on screen, which is the kids' bedroom. Is really simple. I didn't want this house to be overly cluttered because I figured this family was really neat, really tidy, and so also like their kids are really neat and tidy. but yeah, I really like how it looks. And here we are working on the attic space, because actually this house has this sort of space in which I've included a bunch of like skill building items, and there is an easel, a keyboard, the one from City Living, a guitar, a violin, and then a lot of stuff like because I sort of imagined this was a sort of storage area, so there are a lot of boxes and things like that. Also those canvases for the base game, and yeah, just a bunch of stuff to make it look lived in. But we are at the end of this video, so I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, please leave a like and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!